What is going on? I'm zmoT. We are here on my TMOS account as per normal. Now, you guessed it, I forgot to buy the critter cannons. Totally spaced on it, gapped on it, whatever you want to say. No critter cannons for today's video, which is too bad because critter cannons are pretty fun. Now, if you still have them, hopefully you've been trying them on their own with medics, obviously, but also as a complement to our ZM. Sub out a rifle boat, maybe also a zooka boat, depending, and they are basically unstoppable. Low levels critter cannons, so incredibly good. But that's not today. Today we've got DrT. Now, I really think I got to start doing some weekend videos because I feel like I've been totally letting you guys down by not releasing anything for days on end. But let me know if you're fine with me just releasing things late, because what happens is videos, like the events drop at 6 p.m. my time, I think it is, and then I'm busy or I don't do anything that night, so the next day I just don't do anything. So if you guys are cool with late events or late videos, please do let me know, because just used up all of my GBE. Just feeling like I could be doing videos if I drop them a bit later and on a bit more relaxed schedule. I just put this pressure on myself to get it out as soon as possible. And then when time slips because I'm busy working or drinking wine or whatever it is, I just bail and give up. So if you're cool with me showing up late to the party, like fashionably late, I don't mean like days late or anything like that, let me know, because we'll do what we can to get a few more videos out. I've been a little bit lax or a little bit I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I haven't done enough. Lazy maybe, which would make a lot of sense because I did invent the Lazy Man's War Factory. That was my sort of how I feel like that's how I got a little bit further along on the YouTube thing, was just trying to find something that people needed, and that was kind of my thing, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was just the huge gap by everyone going to Pokemon Go. Why I have Everspark loaded, I could not tell you at all. Just absolute silliness. We're going to flare the core. We're going to shock there and right about there too. That should get most of it. We're going to lose a couple to that boom cannon. Did that boom cannon not... No, it must have been something else. I think the sniper... I thought the boom cannon only did half damage to a Zooka. Look at that, 2 shards. Good news. My kids... I gotta say, I have had a lot of fun with Boom Beach because of my kids for the last little bit. Like, watching my son try to beat DrT Stage 4 on the weekend was magical. Like, I think he finally got it down. And watching my other son try and get down DrT Stage 3... I gotta say, if you have not started a second account, please consider doing it. If you're bored with the game, consider starting a second account, because I've been pretty impressed with playing it the second time. Is just so much different than playing it the first time, because you actually understand a little bit more. You're not like putting out green and blue statues or any ridiculous things like that. Hopefully, maybe you do. Maybe you play it through as a complete turtle. But there's a lot of really neat stuff in the game, and hopefully you guys consider playing a second account, because you don't need to have a second device. That's the first thing. I've seen people say you have to have 1 device per account. That's horse doo-doo. That's a technical term, by the way, horse doo-doo. You can have 27 accounts on 1 device. It's not difficult. If you need a tutorial, please do let me know. I can try to make one. It's pretty straightforward though. Bit of a belch there, sorry, tried to do an air belch, nice and quiet. What is going on with me? Just cycling a ton, like trying to do 100 kilometers a week. I mean, that's not a ton really, but it's for me it is a ton, because I probably rode like 3 times before I got here. But I gotta say, France is absolutely spectacular, and for cycling, it's mind-blowing how good it is. Like back home, if I ride a bike for like 20 minutes, I'll end up kind of like, I'll have to ride along the highway the whole way, and then it'll be like I'll end up in like some little dumpy town maybe or something like that. But here you ride for 20 minutes and I can get to 12 different towns, and all of them are like 1,000 years old, and they have like an old, super old church and maybe a castle, and it's just a whole new experience, and it's awesome. And drivers here are so accommodating. They won't drive beside you, and they'll wait for you to go by, and they won't pull out beside you, and it's pretty awesome. So any of you out there that cycle, please do, if you've ever cycled in France, let me know where you're going or what you recommend or what you've watched or read about or whatever it might be. Probably a small percentage of people, but you never know. There's a huge group of people, actually not a huge group of people, it's like 3, but there's a bunch of people from my task forces that cycle, and I've gotten some tips from them and some info from them. So maybe some of you guys out there cycle. If you do, cool. If not, that's cool too. I'm just trying to, I mean, today we went for 45 kilometers, which I think is something like, I want to say 32 miles, maybe something like that. And it's pretty awesome. Rode to a different town and stopped for pizza, and then rode over this crazy hill and came down going ridiculously fast. I had a big fall today, which thankfully it wasn't going super fast. With my first ever fall on a bike, I did like this crazy like rolling spin thing, like front flip, and ended up on my feet for the most part, which was pretty awesome. And not a scratch, which was also mind-blowing. But yeah, lots of cycling right now. Just trying to get, basically, I'm cycling enough so that I can drink as much wine as I possibly want while I'm here. And it's been going very, very well and very, very fun. So if you guys want to hear more about my France adventures, please do let me know. If you're in France and somewhere nearby, also please let me know, because I'd love to pick your brain about wines to drink and places to go, and meet you for, I mean, we could meet for wine or beer or something if that's what you want to do. But anyways, good times. Definitely some ups and downs to traveling, but for the most part, it's been going pretty good. We're gonna go like this, we're gonna go like that, and I gotta say, people in France get this like kind of like a bad rap, I feel like, elsewhere in the world, but they're awesome. They're incredibly friendly, incredibly generous. And I thought Canadians were polite and generous and kind and all this, but France is just like, I don't know if it's just the area we're in or the people that we're surrounded by in this town, but it's been eye-opening and fantastic for that. So let's go. I've been super lax on the daily duplexity. I apologize. I need to show more daily duplexity, but I've just been, I haven't been in my task force much. I've been getting intel and doing my operation attacks and updating the occasional note. But other than that, not a lot. Let's see if we can, oh, I've already attacked here. Let's see if we can find the cooker finish. I always love the cooker finish. Let's see, that was not the cooker finish. Let's finish. Let's see who got the cooker finish. I have not seen this attack. This attack might be a bad one, but we're going to watch it anyways. And nice little drop there with the critters on top of the cannon. Just got to watch the range of that laser. Could be a problem in a minute, but probably not. Now, I love this drop because you end up getting your Zookas super close together. Uh-oh, bullets already dropped. This is going to be a problem. That bullet drop was too early. I think I'd have to watch it again, but I'm going to predict this is, if they pull this off, it's going to be a work of a miracle worker. So maybe needed to drop him a little bit early because that shock mine is so far back. Getting zapped a little bit there. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here because, oh, he missed the shock mine. Bullet did not hit the shock mine. Now he's shocked. This is going to be very... So you need to hit that shock mine so he stays in place. And so if you'll notice right now, the shock timer on the left is very much longer than the smoke timer on the right. So this is going to be a problem. Now, taunt is not required for this hit. Taunt does nothing for this hit except for make bullets stay alive a bit longer. And we're going to see how... I mean, I'm amazed. This has been pretty well salvaged. We're going to have to wait and find out here. There's the shock up top. Very well done. Shock at the bottom and at the left. this is pretty well done. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed that this managed to get this far along, because Bullet should not have lived that long. I just want to check one more quick second, and see exactly when Bullet was dropped. I feel like Bullet was dropped very, very early, and that Stever managed to pull it out of the fire. So we're just going to watch and find out, because I have a guide on how to do this, by the way. Check the cards. I'll try and put it in there. And obviously, this shock mine's not in the exact right spot. He was just trying to make do with what he had. Let's just see. Zooka, 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 Bullet. Yeah, so the fact that he managed to do that much damage to the core is incredibly impressive, because lots of things were slightly off on this hit, and this core had something like 1 million health on it, something like that, and he almost finished it. So I'm very, very impressed, to be completely honest. So well done. That's a better hit than I would hope to, because it gave lots of talking points. But that's it. That's all. I'm zmoT. This was Dr. T of the tropical variety, with a bit of forlorn hope mixed in at the end. Let me know if you like watching random hits that I have not watched yet, because maybe that adds an element of spontaneity or something like that. If you want to hear more about France, or if you care if videos are early or late or somewhere in between. Anyways, that's it. That's all. It is March the 12th. Yeah, March the 12th, Tuesday, March the 12th. Hope this finds you well wherever you are in the world. And also let me know in the comments where you are and what the weather's like there, because it's pretty darn windy here today. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.